Okay, now look, I was born in the year 2007, which means I grew up in the 2010s era of Cartoon Network. And for those who don't know, this was, to me, prime Cartoon Network. We had shows like Regular Show, Adventure Time, even brainwash shit like Uncle Grandpa, but that was like more towards the end of my Cartoon Network lifespan. So this means that during the daytime I never really got to watch like the 90s TV shows that used to air, stuff like Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd n Eddy, stuff like that, you know what I'm talking about. But sometimes, well not sometimes, all the time, like during 9 p.m, 10 p.m, 11 p.m, Cartoon Network used to air them at that time. And obviously my mom's not going to be allowing me to stay up until late times, because my bedtime was at 9 o'clock. And on the weekends now, I used to go to my grandma's house, and my grandma was old, bro. So I slept inside of the living room, and that was where the TV was. So late at night, yeah, I used to just sneakily turn on that TV and I'd watch the whole roster. Samurai Jack, what else, you had Chuck Sucky Jux. So I'm editing this video and I see that I completely butchered that name. It's Chop Sucky Chucks. Robot Boy, bro. These if you know about this times, you know what two cartoons are, bro. Now I don't know why, but young me used to be like fascinated with horror shows and stuff like that. So when I stumbled across this one show now, my eyes were glued. I used to watch YouTube episodes of it. Everything was just bliss, bro. And this show was called Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now I'm gonna give you a quick run through, just for those who don't know what this cartoon is. I'm just gonna give you a quick brief on what it is about. So basically there's this family here, and they're in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about desert, Sahara Desert vibes, bumbleweed, you know what I mean, you get the vibe here. There's three main characters: Courage, Muriel, Eustace. Courage was a dog, a pink dog. He was a pussy, bro. I'ma keep it a buck. Courage, he got scared at anything, bro. Muriel was a grandma now. She was old, but she was a caring one to Courage, if that makes sense. And then Eustace was a prick. Eustace, he would put on masks just to scare Courage. Now this show was like, it was a mix of horror, comedy, and like surrealism. So basically weird fuck shit. That was like the whole premise of the show. I don't even know how it was meant for kids, but hey, I'm not, you know what I mean, I'm not complaining, because the show was absolute peak. Now spooky, scary things would be going on in this wasteland, and it was up to Courage. This, bro, Eustace wasn't even helping. He had this big guy act. He was the grumpiest guy on earth, and he was a wuss, bro. He had no courage, hence the name. Courage was helping these guys, bro. Even though he was a puss, he was helping the brothers, bro. Now I'm gonna cut the yapping session short, and we're gonna get straight into this video.
Are you ready? Let's get it!
Okay, so the episode just starts off chill as ever, with the three of these lot just chilling in their rust bucket of a car, with Crimson Chin at the wheel. And this absolute fart bag of a flea ends up hitting the windshield of the rust bucket. So Crimson Chin now decides to pull over and check if the flea is okay. The flea starts blabbering on about his ankles hurting, whoop-de-whoop. And you know Muriel, she's genuinely a nice person. So she decides to bring the dirt bag home to like feed it food, because he was going to make food anyway. So skip forward now. The fart bag finishes the food and ends up informing the family about how his kind of people serves people like butlers or waitresses, if you know what I'm talking about. And I can't make this up, in front of Eustace, this fart bag starts dropping game on Muriel, making her giggle and everything. And Crimson Chin is literally just sitting there in the cuck chair doing absolutely nothing. Now if you know anything about this show, you know that things aren't always the way it seems. So after getting absolutely cucked by the flea, this guy Easton starts getting a massage from said flea And this happens.
Ooh, relaxed.
I shit you not, this flea starts draining every last bit of baby batter out this man Easton's. And I always knew there was something sus about Easton's, because to be that angry 24s, there's something about you we don't know. So Courage now sees this and he starts geeking like any normal person would. So fast forward times 2 again. It's the end of the day now. Eustace and Muriel are fast asleep, but Courage ain't no dumb animal, bro. The brother's on the lookout for this flea bag. So Courage looks up now and he sees this absolute fart bag on his ceiling just chilling. So he tries to wake up Muriel and she's absolutely knocked out. She's having none of it. So the fart bag now, he just starts sucking more baby batter out of Eustace, and then we finally cut to the next morning. So the same shenanigans carry on to the next morning, and Courage is starting to get tired of this shit. So we now calls an exterminator in whatever the fuck language. And this wide body Chef Hatchet from Total Drama looking ass nigga sprays Courage instead of the blood clot rodent. So it basically left Courage no choice but to stand on business. So he walks out into the kitchen now, and at this point the flea is already sucking every last bit of content out of Muriel, which led Courage to now pull the foreskin off Muriel, and you wouldn't guess where this nigga Courage placed it. On the meat. But you know what, to be fair, he did kinda slime out Courage's people, so we will let this one slide. 2-2s now, the flea starts eating itself, it shrinks to a normal size, and at the very end we see Eustace reincarnated as a plant. Don't fucking ask me, I don't know what type of drugs the writers were on, bro. Okay, so now moral of the story, you may ask. Don't let a fucking human-sized rodent into your house.